Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I know I've been gone, and that's why I'm doing another Q&A to update you guys on where I have been. Why are you Where have I been? Where have I been? All over the place. I've had like 3 different jobs since the last video. And I've also had things going with my business. I had to relaunch, but that's a story for a different video. My 21st birthday just passed, so I'm now 21. When I did that last video, I was still 19. That may seem like a long time has passed, but I promise you. One person asked, do you have a job? What do you do? And if so, do you like that job? From last year of October to this year in August, I was a lifeguard. And I loved that job. If I was getting paid more and I had better management, I would have definitely stayed, but they just had a lot going on there. I recently started at a new job, which is for a stock market app. I'm getting the hang of that because I kind of do want to learn about stocks, and the job is kind of helps me learn about stocks and what type of stocks there are and what to do when I have stock, how to sell it, and all that stuff. That's the video too. I'll explain to you guys that once I educate myself more on that. Next question, how do I stay organized? It's hard, but it just takes a routine, basically, I guess you could say that, because my room and my stuff is not always good and organized. Like, I have to reorganize because once I take out one thing and I have to put back something else, and it just be a whole lot of taking stuff out and not putting it back at that time. But when I do, I have a bunch of containers, I have a rack, I have things that are necessary for me to stay organized. Maybe I'll do a room tour one day and show you guys my room. What keeps me motivated? I would say myself and my boyfriend, I guess. I be feeling down sometimes about my business or like stuff not going how I want it to go, and he's just good at reassuring me when it comes to things like that. Next question is, would you quit your job to do YouTube full time if the pay would accommodate? Why or why not? If I'm getting paid millions of dollars by YouTube, or enough to have me settled and comfortable in wealth, then I would not work a regular job. But some things are not always guaranteed, so you should have multiple incomes. Is it hard being on camera? For me, yes, because I'm not used to really being on camera, and I used to being recorded, and I used to doing none of that. Like, I take pictures for myself, but that's only like when I get dressed. So I have to get more comfortable and work my way around being on camera. Next question. Relationship status. I already mentioned my boyfriend. So I'm not single. I have a boyfriend for going on 7 months. Next, how do you keep going when you feel no support? It's really hard to keep going when you feel like people aren't supporting you, but then it'll be like people that I don't know ordering from my website or reposting my stuff, telling me they're proud of me. It's just stuff like that people that I don't know do. The people that you do know will not always support you, and so you cannot expect people that you know to support you because they can secretly be in competition with you. Not everybody want to see you win, so when it comes to support, you have to expect the unexpected, because you can either get no support from people you know or get support from people you don't know. It all comes in different forms. So I would just say to really keep going. That's what I do. I make sure that I post my business every day on every social media I have. Do something to promote my business and myself. I also use Instagram ads, how they have like the promoted situation on the business page. I do that. Just trying to get my business out there for me, doing stuff that I know I can do. And I also have 2 brand ambassadors. I am looking for more. If you go to my business Instagram, click the link, it'll be under brand ambassador search. I'll put the link here. Do you have any piercings or tattoos? I don't have any tattoos, and I really don't know why. I have to go get some. It's just I don't want to go to a shitty place. If I'm gonna go get tattoos, then I'm gonna spend money on my tattoos, because that's something that's permanent on me. I have 2, 4, 6, 8. I have 2 holes on each side of my ears. I have the double nose rings at the top of my nose. I have my septum, and I have my nipples pierced. None of them really hurt, but if I had to say which one did hurt the most, it would be my nose, my double nose rings. It's probably because I got them done how I wasn't supposed to, with a piercing gun, and so the pressure of the piercing gun impacting my nose made like it hurt worse, and like I was crying a little bit. Also, I made this mistake of trying to change my nose ring out the day I got it pierced. It was bleeding. It was a whole mess. It was a whole bunch of stuff. I've been through trials and tribulations with my nose rings. Seriously. I started getting my nose rings when I was like 17, I think. Like back in 2017, I had my left pierced, and then I would get a keloid, so I just take it out, leave it at that. Then I got my right pierced. It keep happening. Like I kept having the process of keloids developing on my nose rings. I don't know why. It's probably because the piercing gun, because I was taking care of my piercings really well, as I do now, but they kept getting keloids. I've had these in since my birthday last year. I had got a keloid on this one, but I just did really good at taking care of it, so it stayed. Now that I've kind of had them for a year now, this one I'm able to just take it out and put it back in, no problems. If it falls out while I'm asleep, put it back in, no problems. But this one I have trouble with. I'm not sure why. It hurts. Like if I fall asleep with it out, it'll hurt trying to put it back in. With this one, it doesn't hurt at all. I don't know why. I got them pierced at the same time, took care of them the same way. It's just piercings work how they want to work. My septum, I recently got this, like maybe not even 2 weeks ago. Like I just got it. It doesn't hurt. Like I can't wait to be able to like flip it up how like people do. But I do need a smaller septum ring. I believe they gave me a bigger one so that when it swells, it doesn't crowd the small one. Everybody said the nipples was gonna hurt really bad. It was gonna be such a painful experience. Blah 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 blah. And then I went and I didn't even flinch. Like it did not hurt. So if you want them, go get them. Don't let nobody scare you out of getting a piercing, because everybody has different pain tolerance. What made you want to start a business? I started my business, I want to say ending 2019, and I was really I've always been set on either having multiple incomes coming into my house, or just having my business and it being that successful enough that I didn't need to work. I didn't need to worry about everything. My business set me where I am. So that's the reason why I started my business, was another source of income. The pandemic really shook the table for businesses and small businesses because some people weren't working, some people weren't able to shop as they usually do. So it was kind of hard during the pandemic to keep afloat and keep my motivation going while this time, because from 2019 all the way until July 2020, I was not working. I had my business. My business had me to where I didn't need to work. I didn't need to worry about anything. But with the pandemic, I had to go and get a job. So through this whole pandemic, I was working a 9-to-5 job. I worked at a nursing home. I worked as a lifeguard, and I am now working as a agent, email consultant. And how is it being a business owner? Again, trials and tribulations when it comes to being a business owner. It'll be times you want to give up and not do anything, not want to promote, just feel like the world is just, because you're not getting the support that you need. Like, it's been times that I literally have cried of frustration because I wasn't getting orders or people weren't supporting me. Like, it's just really hard. But now I'm learning that all you need is support in yourself. As long as you support yourself, you believe in yourself, and you create the reality that you want to live in, things will go successful for you. Like, some days I'll be thinking about getting orders, and I'll set a goal. Like, I want to get orders, or I want to get a certain amount of followers. And I'll put the work in, and I'll dedicate the work to getting followers or getting orders, and I'll get those orders. So it's all about what you do and what you're willing to do to get your business out there and get orders to your business. Where do you see yourself in 5 years? In 5 years, I'll be 26. In my head, and the goals that I want to accomplish is I want to have a house by 25. I want my business to be blown up by 25. So in 5 years, I am going to be in a house, either buying a house or building a house. Don't really matter. My business is going to be doing so well. I'm going to have a flourishing business, as it is starting to flourish now. I'm going to be traveling. I just see myself doing so much in this next 5 years that I couldn't even give y'all a total list. But you guys will be on this journey with me. So let's remember that. And pause. If you haven't subscribed, liked, or commented on this video yet, what are you doing? I'm back. So the next question was, do you have any siblings? The answer is no. I am an only child, don't have no siblings. When I was in like 7th grade through my junior year of high school, I had a stepbrother, but I didn't really consider him my stepbrother. So like, I always been an only child. Do you like it? I like it at times, but it kind of gets boring. I wish I could rent a sibling. And like, I never really had friends. Mr. Don't hear, so they do. People shouldn't be trusted sometimes, and that's just that. I had to learn that the hard way. I've been screwed over so many times with friends. And so now I just stay to myself. Things you want to accomplish in life. I would like to visit countries. I want to travel. I know it's like you can travel to state, but I want to travel to countries. I want to go to Bora Bora. I want to go to Jamaica, Iceland. I just want to see what other countries have to offer. I want to accomplish building my own house. It's cool to buy a house, but I mean, I want to buy land and build my own house too. So I want to have 2 separate different things going. I just want to live the perfect life. Life is not perfect, but if I can get as close to it, that's what I want. I want to accomplish not having to worry or stress about bills, not having to worry about things. I want to feel free and comfortable. Top 3 favorite songs right now. Ain't Shit by Doja Cat. Love Is Only a Feeling by Joey Badass. And Way Too Sexy by Drake featuring Young Thug. Way Too Sexy just does something to me, nope. And Ain't Shit is a song for when you get mad. I love it. I don't care. What videos are to come? I'm trying to plan out my next 2 to 3 videos. I know for sure a business video with a business Q&A about my business, business advice, things to do, what you should have, what you shouldn't have. That I'm also gonna do a spiritual video about spirituality, crystals, and things like that, how I got into it, all of that. If you don't know my business, I sell lashes, scrunchies, hairpins, lash glue, application kits, just a little girly one-stop, one-shop. Oh, I did not say that right. A one-stop shop. That's what it is. And it's not only for girls, so let me correct that too. Because I've had all types of customers, and I respect and love all of them. With that being said, I don't really have nothing much to say. Like I said before, like, comment, subscribe. More videos are to come. I am definitely going to begin to be more consistent with it. I'm not going to go drop off the face of the earth for 1 year.